NBA action on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. It's the Toronto Raptors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's Ewing in at power forward. To the middle. Ooh, they pick off the pass. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Works just as hard inside. Great footwork for Paul. Leads to great results.
Pass to Harden. Here's Nash. The teardrop, and it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Issel, pass to Brown. It's deflected. Harden from outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Brown is a talented scorer who also excels at drawing fouls.
San Antonio shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Brown taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Brown.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
And both free throws good for Brown. Here's Toronto with the ball. 4-point game. Pass to McHale. Outside Harden. Just over a minute and a half in. And he buries his first look.
Monster down low. I mean, Gobert says, forget your contact and give me the bucket.
Harden against Brown. Outside Paul. Brown looking around. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Fires top of the key. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Harden against Brown. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Shooting for Toronto, James Harden. 1 shot.
That's good from Harden.
The southpaw Harden, lucky lefty. He's a tremendous offensive player who can pretty much get triple-doubles in bunches.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Outside Harden. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Clock at 2. McHale. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Raptors trail by 3. Pass to McHale. Outside Harden. Here's Nash. Ewing passes to McHale. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. There's the 3. And the basket by Nash. And this game is tied up now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
San Antonio with the ball. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Paul looking it over. Drexler passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Harden. Here he goes. And that misses. That would have put him up. On offense, here is San Antonio. Outside Paul. Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
So challenging trying to guard Paul, especially when he's slicing passes through the defense like that.
Pass to McHale. Down low. It's stolen. Here's Drexler. Sweet little floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Harden, deep three-point land. And the Raptors miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Rebound, Toronto. Here's McHale. Yet to see a basket. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Nash misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Brown. Here's Drexler. To the paint. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Fires from deep. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
San Antonio leading by 4. Outside Paul. Pass to Issel. Bearing his second of 3 attempts. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On the court is your hype squad. Who wants a free t-shirt? Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you.
Raptors trail by 6. Here's Nash. Picked by Gobert. From downtown. And the basket by Nash. Nash has got 6.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Now Paul. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Gobert. Nash passes to Gobert. Outside for Harden. Here's Ewing. Now here's Gobert. Pass to Nash. Rebounded by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Drexler. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
No good on the free throw. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. And the second free throw is good. Raptors trail by 4. Pass to Shays. Over to the left wing. Outside Harden. Now Oladipo. Takes a 3. No good. Here's Drexler. He's guarded by Oladipo. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebound Toronto. Thomas outside. And Chris Paul clears it away. Spurs lead by 4. San Antonio again can't hit. Ball's gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. To the inside. Picked it out of midair. 5-on-3 break. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. Good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
San Antonio ball. Substitution for your Spurs. Spencer Haywood. Mark McGuire. Paul Westphal.
San Antonio with the ball. 6-point lead. Back to Paul. Pass to Westphal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for Toronto. Trailing by 8. Pass to Aguirre. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Thomas. No made baskets yet. Now here's Harden. 6 to shoot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
He is an absolute master at drawing fouls. Harden is so good at getting the defense to foul him with so many crafty moves.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Haywood. Here's Chenier. Takes a 13-footer, and down it goes. 2 points.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
He drops it from range.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Westfall. Thomas defends. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And they get it back. Here's Westfall. He's scoreless. Here's Chenier. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 9. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. Oladipo outside. Back to Harden. Gets it to go. Makes it 2 for 5.
A master at working through contact. Sometimes it seems Harden prefers getting physical on the way out.
Out to the right wing. Here's Chenier. He's guarded by Oladipo. And there's a pick. From 20 feet. Shot by Chenier. No good. Raptors trail by 7. Oladipo, the pass to Harden. Thomas outside. Pulls up on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Chase. Outside for Harden. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in the game. Westfall, pass to Chenier. Up in time. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
Raptors trail by 9. So for the Raptors right now, we've got James Harden, and it's Nash in at the point guard position. Count that one. Gobert's got 6.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Harden, deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. And here's Paul. Pass to Drexler. Three-pointer. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Gobert. 6 points for him. Here's Nash. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Spurs lead by 12. Paul passes to Drexler. Back to Paul. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Pass to Nash. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Tipped. Paul with it. And here's Brown. Defended by Harden. Fades back. And there's Brown. That one's good. On the assist by Paul.
Brown very confident in that jumper of his.
Pass to Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Here's Nash. Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Drexler. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Dance there. Get ready, everyone. You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go. Look at those moves. Let's see it. You must have left your dancing shoes at home. Into the lineup for your Spurs, number 33, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Harden, the pass to Ewing. Now here's Gobert. Tight defense on him. Pass to Nash. Shot clock at 5. Here's the 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Paul. And here's Brown. And James Harden pulls it down. Pass to Nash. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Tries to break his ice. San Antonio with a rebound. And here's Brown for 3. Drills it from deep. Brown's got 7 points.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
Pass to Harden. Here's McHale. Still without a bucket. Harden scanning the floor. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
Love the effort on D, but they know if they can cover Harden too close inside, he'll just make it a foul.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Gobert with the double. Here's Drexler. Here's Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence. Raptors trail by 17. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Nash. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Toronto shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Team foul. At the line for the Raptors, Steve Nash. At the line for 1.
It's Paul with the ball for the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Spurs lead by 16.
Just simply automatic. Once that ball is in Paul's hands, he is ready to fire off a shot.
Pass to Nash. Back to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Blocked. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Here's Nash. 9 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Ewing passes to Harden. Shoots over Brown. Harden misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. Issel can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 18. The floater and the finish inside by Harden. Harden's gotten 4 this quarter.
Fooled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Both good from the line that time. Raptors trail by 18. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Shays. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Chenier. Outside Paul. Deflected. And he gets it back. Thomas with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. Pass to Shays from outside the arc. The rebound by the Spurs. Abdul-Jabbar's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Outside Paul. Misses the 3.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
11 feet out. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Shays has got 5 now.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, good whistle there.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
At the line for San Antonio,
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Raptors trail by 16. Shades passes to Oladipo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Pass to Haywood. Back to Paul. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Shays. The rebound by Haywood. San Antonio leading by 16. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Here's Thomas. He got a piece of it. Here's Chenier. Thomas defends.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
The assist, Phil Chenier.
Now Harden. 11 points in the game. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Harden. Down low. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Raptors ball. Now into the lineup for your Spurs, number 11, Paul Westfall.
It's Thomas on the wing. No points so far. Just 5 to shoot. Brand passes to Shays. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Pass to Chenier. Here's Aguirre. Defended by Harden. Here's Chenier. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
1:27 left in the first half. Here's Thomas. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Toronto, Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Raptors making a change here. And he can't hit the second. San Antonio leading by 18. Pass to Chenier. Here's Haywood. 1:07 left in the second period. 6 on the shot clock. Chenier, counted, his 3rd and 5 attempts.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Here's Thomas. Blocked! Here's Westfall. No points yet. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Lucas. Now Thomas. Oladipo outside. Here's Lucas. Now Harden. Tries it from the top of the key. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Thomas outside. Fires for 3. Hits the trifecta. Thomas has gotten 4 this quarter.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. A little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And so it's San Antonio. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Raptors trail by 21. Chris Paul out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Issel in at the 4-man position. That's the San Antonio 5. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Nifty move. Rebound San Antonio. Drexler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Paul. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Issel, pass to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drexler. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Got a piece of it. Pass to Brown. The 3. Rebound Toronto. Outside Harden. And he makes it. Harden's got 13 now.
Look at those handles. Look at James Harden getting crafty with the ball, mixing up the defender.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside Harden to the paint. Here's McHale. And it's Toronto with another. And it's Paul with the ball for San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. It's Brown on the wing. Four on the clock. Oh, excellent D there from Harden. Raptors trail by 19. Here's Nash. 9 points in the game. Outside Harden.
Right there.
The 3 is up. Issel with a rebound. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Paul passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside, Brown lets it go from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Brown's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Harden, deep 3-point land. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Issel. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, defended by Gobert. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Raptors trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Ewing gets it to go.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 26. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Here's Brown. And Gobert with a block.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
Raptors trail by 17. Here's Nash. He's got 9. Picked by Gobert to the inside. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Drexler, and he jams it home with authority.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. So good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Nash passes to Harden. Looking to get it going. Here's Gobert. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And you know he's tough on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
And it's Brown off the drive. Basket's good. Brown's got 9. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's time to give out some t-shirts, but only to the loudest fans. Show us what you got.
Raptors trail by 19. Now here's Harden. He's got 13. Pass to Nash. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
And he drops the first. It's both from the stripe. Spurs lead by 17. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, we're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see. And your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that.
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. And so here is Toronto. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Left side, Harden. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And when I say almost nobody does it better, I basically mean nobody does it better than Harden. He is so talented at getting contact.
James Harden at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. San Antonio with the ball. Outside Paul. Pass to Brown. Five on the clock. Goes up at the elbow. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Three-pointer, Harden. And that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. Both teams will make substitutions. And so here is Toronto. It's an 18-point game. Nash passes to Harden. Here's McHale. Inside. Here's Ewing. Issel with a rebound. Issel's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Drexler. Back to Paul. On the wing, Harden. And Harden gets the double team to the middle. Here's Ewing. That one goes in. Ewing's got 4 points in the quarter.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Spurs lead by 16. And here's Paul. Down low. Abdul-Jabbar. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And when defenders are lurking, that bounce pass can be the only way to get it through.
Harden, the pass to Nash. Here's Brand. Still no points. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Raptors, Elton Brand. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Spurs lead by 17. Here's Drexler. From down in the low post, it goes. Drexler's got 14.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Back to Thomas. Here's Oladipo. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Abdul-Jabbar's got 32 points.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
Oladipo, shot's good.
So resourceful. When Oladipo's looking for any opening, he puts in a lot of effort on offense.
Drexler passes to Gugliotta. Here's Issel. An easy 2 on the layup. 6 points for him.
need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Agreed. He's just too dominant inside. So you're better off stopping him from getting the ball in the first place.
Here's Shays. Give him 8 points now. It's tipped. Here's Drexler. Pass to Issel. To the wing, right side. And he's going for the oop here. The shot that time, not on target. Raptors trail by 21. Now Oladipo. He's guarded by Paul. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Harden, deep three-point land. No good on the quick three. Spurs lead by 21. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gugliotta's got his first bucket in this one.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Here's Lucas. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Spurs making a change here. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Back to Paul. To the paint. Boom! He jams it straight down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Shays. Give him 8 points now. Fires the three. Rebound by San Antonio. Haywood's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the left side wing. 1:44 left in the third quarter. Gugliotta passes to Drexler. Outside Paul. Over Oladipo. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Thomas. Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Harden. Rebound Toronto. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Harden. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oladipo, shot's good.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Pass to Haywood. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will in the shot.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for San Antonio, Spencer Haywood, shooting one.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Lucas. Back to Oladipo. It's Thomas on the wing, defended by Brown. 6 to shoot. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has got 6 points. Paul with it. Left side, Brown. And so the San Antonio Spurs continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Rudy Gobert, and it's McHale in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Paul.
So cunning on the drive. It's like Paul knows how he's going to beat you even before he moves.
Harden, deep three-point land. Rebound by San Antonio. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Outside Paul. Inside. Blocked! And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Rebound Toronto. Pass to Nash. Back to Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Here's McHale. Out to the wing. Here's Nash. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Brown passes to Paul. Here's Drexler. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Harden from deep three-point range. And again, Toronto, no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Over to the wing. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Issel, pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the middle. Here's Paul. Here's Drexler. Sinks the tray. Drexler's got 9 points now in the second half.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Now here's Gobert. Here's Nash. Pass to Harden. Paul with a steal. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Brown, that's good.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
Here's Nash. Harden with it. Will it go? An absolute bomb from three-point range. Harden's got 19 points.
James Harden, that is his range. That's not even long distance. That's just Harden's range.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Who wants a T-shirt out there? Let me hear you. Okay, everybody, time to get up and get loud right now. It's time to fire off some T-shirts. The loudest section gets one. Who wants one? It's for T-shirts.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Issel. Here's Drexler. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. Here's a 3 from Paul. Sinks it from distance. Paul's got 5 points now this quarter.
Such a mind for the game. Paul knows how to use every second of the clock.
Nash misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 12-3 run. Now here's Paul. Not a lot of room. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Howard down after the assist led him to the lane.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Harden. Here's McHale. Outside Harden. Here's Ewing. McHale, the pass to Ewing. Harden from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. Paul passes to Brown. Now here's Paul. Defense right on him. And it's Drexler missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
San Antonio foul. Clyde Drexler, first personal foul.
And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's McHale. Pass to Nash. Now here's Harden, defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ewing. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Here's Drexler. Here's Issel. Outside, Brown. The 3 ball. Toronto grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Nash. Pass to Harden. Here's McHale. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Ewing. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
Now here's Brown. Right wing. Here's Drexler. San Antonio again missing. And so here is Toronto to the paint. Ewing, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Got a hand on it. They recover it. Got it. Here's Nash. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Harden, the pass to Nash. The 3. Harden misses. And San Antonio has possession. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect. Into the lane. Nash misses. And so Paul will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Brown finds Paul. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Outside Harden to the inside. Shot left block. McHale. It's blocked. Now Paul. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Harden. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul. Getting the whistle and the bucket.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Shooting for Toronto, James Harden. At the line for one.
One shot.
That's good from Harden. Here's Brown. Pass to Drexler. Back to Brown. Shot is up. The kick out to Paul. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Brown. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Has confidence all over the court. No shot Brown won't take.
Nash passes to Harden. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Gobert. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Paul into the lane. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And yep, it's good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Pass to Drexler. Outside Paul. They set the pick. To the inside. Haywood passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Drexler. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Defended by Gobert. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Here's Haywood.
2 minutes.
He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. Chase passes to Nash. Harden against Brown. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Team foul. Shooting for Toronto, James Harden. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the strike. And there's a minute 45 left in the game. Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Outside, Brown. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of a pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Here's Nash. He's guarded by Paul. Harden against Brown to the paint. And they double up Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Keeps it alive. Here's Chase. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside, Brown.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brown. Here's Toronto now. Nash passes to Harden. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Harden from outside. Rebounded by the Spurs. 32 seconds left in the final quarter. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Toronto ball.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. Nash passes to Shays. Harden against Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
14 foul. At the line for the Raptors, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Harden. Harden hits them both. Outside Paul. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, our player of the game.